Dr. Vanessa Lapointe. I'm a psychologist, parenting educator, and also a mom to 2 growing children. We often, as parents, spend our lives dreaming about welcoming a child into the world. And we can put a lot of pressure and there can be a lot of intensity around becoming parents. We have all of these fanciful ideas of how that's going to play out, that we're going to be really loving, that we're going to be full of care and compassion, that we're going to just naturally flow into this new stage in life and become this really capable kind of parent. And then baby arrives and we feel like the rug gets pulled out from underneath us and it all starts to fall apart. We don't understand why we might at times feel not very happy about this, why we're feeling so frustrated with how it's carrying on, why we feel like we're not competent, why we begin to worry if we're actually going to do a good job at this and we're going to end up being the kind of parent that is our child's best bet. There's a lot of reasons for why this can happen, and as we work to understand those reasons, it actually puts us in a mind space and in a soul space where we become a lot more present and a lot more available to the growing up of our children. Maybe unbeknownst to most parents before they welcome a child into the world, your biggest task in terms of growing up your child is actually going to become growing up yourself. You see, when you were a baby and a young child, you were in this very intimate relationship with your own parents. And there are parts of that relationship that would have played out beautifully. There are also parts of that relationship that didn't play out the way that you needed for them to play out in order for you to be given your best possible shot. And here you are welcoming a new baby into the world, and what's going to happen is you're going to now re-enter the intimate space of a parent-child relationship, this time as a parent. What will come up in you emotionally is going to be all of those untended needs from your own childhood. And you'll wonder, you'll actually probably be almost shocked and unsettled by the emergence of these emotions. And this is what begins to have you questioning whether or not you're actually going to be able to do this parenting thing the way that you really hoped you were going to do it. You are able to do this parenting thing in that way, the way that you hoped and dreamed of, if you take the time to really understand what is at play for you. If you take the time to really sit in the feelings that are coming forward, to dive in under the surface, to go back to the very beginning, make sense of why those feelings exist inside of you, grow up those pieces of you that didn't get tended to as a child, and then invite yourself as a parent to sit in the moment, to be here and be now and be present for the growing up of your own child. Now, this does take a lot of courage to go in under the surface, to see what is living there, to see the parts of you that didn't get tended to, and sometimes that can feel very overwhelming. What I can promise you is that if you can commit to that kind of work, if you can commit to that kind of presence as a big person, then what will happen is you will capably step into your role as parent to your new baby, and you will find that you increasingly feel more confident in your ability to stand by your child and really support their development in the best possible way.